You cannot want to rent an apartment of 1 million, 2 million, and you say that 10K is a struggle for you. That means you're supposed to rent an apartment lesser than what you are.
So make I call you start of rent.
What if I have what that
of rent? Make I call you start of rent. Pay special fee first.
Hello, sir.
No, that's see the top be that.
Hello, sir. Then another option you can do is, if you don't have money for inspection fee,
yes,
then you should go on the street.
Wow.
Yes, there are people that get apartments by themselves. The only thing that you don't have to pay for, that I mean, what you now pay, you pay with your sweat. It's as simple as that.
I'm Adetutu, and this is Let's Talk Unfiltered. Securing our apartment in Nigeria has become a battle. Tenants feel cheated, agents feel misunderstood and entitled, while landlords feel justified. But in the midst of all this, people just need a place to sleep peacefully. Why? Some people just need a place to call an home. But today, we are putting both sides in one table. Both sides in one table. So no shouting, no pretending, just honest conversation. One agent and one tenant. Today, I am joined with Mr. Akindele Reliwan, a practicing real estate realtor with 5 years experience. So 5 years, agents. And I have Mr. Lasisi John, a frustrated tenant. He has seen everything in this Lagos. He has been going up and down, up and down, up and down. Thanks for coming. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having
me. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And he's the founder of Akindele Global. He's the founder. So and they are agent people and wahala. So today, thanks for coming and we appreciate you.
Thanks
so
for having us.
you know, in Lagos now, everybody's shouting up and down. Strength. Tenants are shouting. Agents want to kill us. Agents want to choke us. Is it true, Mr. Agent? Let's ask. Is it true? Do you want to choke them?
All right. Thank you very much for having me. I am Akindele Reliwan of Akindele Global Homes, with over 5 years of experience in the industry, and with the few time that I've spent as a real estate consultant and agent, I would say firstly that agents are just one side of the coin when it comes to house renting and all of that. Agents are not particularly the main problem to be solved, right? And I would say that because the issues that tenants have in terms of renting apartments spans first from high rent, right? And high rents are given by landlords, not agents. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Okay.
So the second part of it is additional fees attached to the rent, which consists of legal, which is the agreement, which you all know as agreement. The legal is not dictated by agents because that is not their fee. This is an huge misconception in the housing space because everybody believes that once an apartment is 500K, every other fee attached to it is going to the agent. That is not true. So the legal is taken by a lawyer. But in most cases, when there is no lawyer, the landlord, which is the owner of the apartment, takes that fee. The commission is what you also know as agency, is what is taken by the agents. However, then we have other fees like damages, right? That's the caution fee, right? We have service charges. Those are like the 4 major fees that can be attached to any housing, conversation or contract. Now, there's a misconception also. Usually, landlords have caretakers, or will I say managers, right? So it is from this agency that those managers are being paid, except that maybe probably the manager has another contract with the landlord where he has percentage of the rents, per annum and all of that. So when people want to rent apartments, many a times, agents are not only the one who takes the agency part of the other fees attached to the rent. they are most times shared by managers of those apartments, except there's no manager in place. And to now buttress that, it also happens about 40% or 50% of the time where there is no manager, the landlord splits that agency into 50%. These are one of the hurdles and challenges that agents face, but we don't usually hear more of this. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
However, this is not to say that there are no bad agents. Now, this is where bad agency comes in, where agents inflate the prices, right? Now, let me give you a very perfect scenario. Now, if a house is like 1 million, right? And you're supposed to have 100,000 in agency, 100,000 as legal agreement, then probably 100,000 as a caution fee. Then where you have the other, the service charge, right? So take for an example, we have a manager in that scenario, manager of an apartment. Are you getting me? Mm-hmm. Which means the agent has to share that commission with the manager, usually 50-50%. Sometimes the manager dictates the percent. Are you getting what I'm saying? Okay. So now, agency.
Sorry. The manager is the one that dictates the percentage.
Yes,
not
most
the
times.
Agents and
most times. And I'll tell you why. Because the manager is the one who is in charge of the apartment. He's the one who dictates who takes the apartment. So he can decide to have about 60% of it. I tell you this for free. And the agent who only has a client, they can easily get other clients from other agents too. So now, to buttress that point, I was about to mention something. Hope I've not missed my track.
Maybe we'll come back to that.
All right.
Mr. John, the way John is looking at you, you will have entered ground if you are looking at him. The way he was looking at all the grammar you're speaking.
I understand the frustration behind.
And is this the way he was looking at you? You have entered ground. John, Mr. John, please do you agree with what he said?
I don't even agree. Don't even partially agree or something. Okay. This is it. It's very, very simple when it comes to agency and landlord, tenant, agency and landlord scenario in Nigeria. I just feel that the Nigerian law or Lagos law itself is not enforceable. Let me use that as it, because you don't tell me that the landlord, if I get you right, you don't tell me that the landlord and the agent split agency fee, because agency should be okay. Before I even go there, do you know that agents now charge VAT on rent, which is not supposed to be so? That's by the way. Before I forget that,
can I interrupt you?
Yeah, go.
There's a publication that came out recently that nullified that claim that no agent, even landlords, can no longer charge VAT on real estate transactions. So that answers that.
Because it's not a VATable. When was that, please?
It's less than a month.
It's less than a month, because
that no VAT should be charged on real estate transaction. I can remember vividly. You can check online.
You see the problem we have now is that agents, when they come online, we ask them questions. They're always defending themselves.
Yes, they will defend themselves.
Mr. Tenant, now they pay money.
They go defend them.
You don't talk.
They talk. Now they go defend themselves. Now look at it. I'm still going through.
Let me ask you one question.
Okay.
How can you describe house rents in Nigeria right now?
Now we can't say Nigeria as a case study. Let's use Lagos State as a case study, because as it stands in Nigeria, in Lagos as it stands, we have overpriced houses. That's by the way. We have way overpriced houses. I don't know why an agent will be calling a room self-contained 2 million naira. Why? Why is it like that? Okay, that's even by the way. Now, like he said, that agents collect, I think, 10% of the rent. Now, these monies are being charged on the rent, which is not supposed to be so, because it should be the landlord that is paying the agent, not the tenant paying the agent for agency agreements. Yes. Do you get my point? Now, this is it. This will stress my point. Let's go through another example, another scenario. If I hire you to sell this phone for me, you sell. Irrespective of the amount you sell, you are acting on my behalf.
Yes.
I hire you.
Yes.
I am to pay you whatever commission you have. Not charging.
The seller, not the buyer.
Not the buyer. Not you charging
the buyer.
The buyer that money. Do you get?
Yes.
Now, that's even by the way. There's this trick agent and landlord do. I don't know when that starts, but I know that there's this trick they do. They don't give receipts to their tenants. As at when they pay. They give receipts. Some of them give receipts. I don't know about Mr. Agent here, Mr. Reliwan here. Some of them gives receipts like a month to the end of the contract, because tenancy agreement is a contract.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a contract. You get. So which is not supposed to be so. Commission, agency commission, legal fee should be in my own opinion, shouldn't be the final burden of the tenant, but rather should be the burden of the landlord. Do you get my point? So,
like I said landlord, they are justified. They feel like, well, I'm not the one giving you house. See, one thing that I want to ask agents: do you people learn lie with your profession? Because you people can lie. The way you people sugarcoat your mouth and sell that, you post once and say this thing is 2 million naira, you not think that is fine. When you not get there, it's one self-contained inside one gutter. It's not nice.
Okay. Well, I want to come in now, and I don't know, maybe I should address what Mr. John had said earlier. What you said is, let me liken it to a man that wants to marry a wife and says, well, I'm the one that's going to take care of her and provide for the house, so why should I be paying price, right? There may be two different scenarios, right? But I'm just kidding.
You see where you
no, let him learn.
That's just because that's on the lighter note.
Even the charter,
that's on the lighter note. What I really want to say is this.
Please let me come in. Even the charter that because agency comes from a charter.
Yes.
In the 1900s, during UK mercantilists, a merchant and the likes, even the charter that brought about agency, me employ you as my agent. I'm employing you. There's this Latin maxims that say, I can't recall that Latin maxims though, but it says that he who has, if I employ you now, I can't recall, but what it means in English is this: if I employ you, you act on behalf of me.
Yes.
So anything you do
is you that is doing it.
You get. So what are we saying that is the landlord, not the agent?
Well, the law of agency today is not just on real estate alone. That's always been,
yes, it covers
all spectrum. You know why? Now back to your question, Tutu, about the what do you call it now? The lies, right? You see, when someone is representing you, right?
Yeah.
The person is standing in your position.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you getting what I'm saying? So the meaning is that, to a very large extent,
yes, is what the landlord send you are saying.
Are you getting what I'm saying? So now, I'm not going to deny the fact that they are bad agents. Like I said,
yes,
just like in every profession, there are bad teachers, there are bad politicians.
Okay.
I don't even bad politicians.
However,
all Nigerian politicians are bad.
Okay, that's
so we are not even going there. So
that's not why we are here.
Don't use that as an example.
Back to what I was saying is that the reason why it's easier for agents to lie is very simple, because they are representing, they are the middleman.
Yes.
Right. So
the middleman.
So they are the one connecting both parties. Yes. Right. So their integrity is going to speak a lot.
Okay.
For someone like us, we try as much as possible to keep our hands clean. Right.
Yes.
To make sure that we have a transparent process.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about the real things that are the main issues with renting house in the area of agency, right? Now, let me explain this scenario to you. Okay. This is what the major problem is. Sure. When it comes to rent price, trust me, there is absolutely no business with the agents. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Okay.
Agent is only serving as someone that is delivering a message.
Okay.
If you have a property, this is how much I want to rent out my property. Okay. That money is not even going to my hands. Are you getting what I'm saying? That's one. So rent prices can only be regulated by a lot of things. What are the causes of high rent? We'll go to agency now. High rent. Lagos is overpopulated. There's higher demand than supply. That's why there's high rent, one. Okay. Number two is that high cost of building. Okay. I saw a BOQ recently of a house in Ikorodu to be built. That's bill of quantity. That's QS. About 170, 180 million. And what is the annual rental income for that property? Less than 4%, less than 5%. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
Those are part of the issues. Then we have infrastructure. Because when there is poor infrastructure, there will be high demand in the areas which have that infrastructure.
Yes.
So, and the middle class cannot afford those places because it now becomes highest bidder. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, take for example, a place that should be 500k is put at 1.5 million naira. The meaning is that it's overpriced, right?
Yes.
But the moment that there's somebody that has capacity can rent it out, what happens? It becomes a problem for the middle class. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
Then other factors like building approval, stresses, regulations. We have other things like government and private developers must build affordable housing, must build units. We don't, for Lagos, it doesn't have to be luxury.
So, Mr. Tenant, so you guys have to shege. When searching for house in Lagos, what frustrates you the most?
Nothing they pay me pass. Jesus Christ. See, we live a low quality life in this country. Do you know why?
Why?
Our tenant abi agents go tell you say, landlord go tell you say, POP the house. That's why the house is overpriced. Because of red lights, ring lights. Now why house overpriced? Say POP no go the house before. Like, don't you get? Now let's look at it. Let's look at it from this other perspective. You are looking for a house. You've given the agents your what's it called? Your budget and everything. Agent is now quoting you that you have to add 500,000. The house is tized. It's tied. One. The house has bedroom. It has kitchen. It has two. It has visitors toilets. Upstairs, downstairs. Upstairs is priced differently. Downstairs is priced differently. Why is it like that? The house is fenced. These are basic. That's annoying. I mean, it is like it's annoying. Like you go come the reason say you go come the reason say.
I don't do that, but it's annoying.
You go come the reason say, come wait. Say I don't dey mad. I don't crazy. Sha just more first go there. You can't reach the house. From gates first, you go first look there. Say, wetin be this? What I order versus what I got.
Now wetin pay pass so.
And I don't pay inspection fee.
Oh my lord. Oh,
wetin be this? I can't still waste transport for that matter after the inspection fee. Now, son go still come beat you join again. You can't see am like this, you can't see as the thing go. Serious? You can't see as the thing go. If na one agent, na even dey carry you waka, e no even pay you. One agent go come one agent say, shey you get house wey get POP? That go tell you say im get, but make him call person. Whether e dey available. Na there, see guy. I dey talk this thing now, e dey bloom like say
it's not funny.
It's funny, but if I actually carry camera, the video when I dey do inspection, they go up and down, they do video when I dey go inspection. You will know say we dey live low quality life in this country. Like, basic, we are.
You know, I think what we call luxury in this country is suffering. It's not luxury.
Basic amenities is what we call.
Yeah, is what
we likening to luxury.
Yeah,
and these things are just normal.
And to be really honest, it's very annoying. It's truly annoying. That's one of the challenge. It's a challenge.
For you,
and people are not. No, in general.
Okay.
It's a challenge, but I understand that it's something that touches your emotions when you spend your money and your time, and what you are saying is not worth it and all of that. So the point is that what are we going to do to address this challenge? Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
And of course, I know that there are people working behind the scenes to create a digital, method where people can easily connect to houses without all of these struggles. Are you getting what I'm saying? But of course, there are going to be a lot of hindering factors, in the sense that it's from the landlord. You see, as an agent, I know that very soon it might be easy to eliminate agents. I know. But the point is that how do you get these landlords to use whatever platform that you have so that your tenants can easily get what they need? Are you getting what I'm saying?
This is Nigeria.
So you are saying that you agents are not the problem, is the landlord who should hold responsible for what is going on.
Let's be really honest with ourselves. If you can get something by yourself, why do you need someone to get it for you? That is because, and that's the reason why you need the service of an agent. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because they are the ones who can help you. Now, another challenge is now that you now have agents who don't have integrity, who care less about the needs of the tenants, who are particular about inspection fees and, wasting people's time.
Yeah.
That is a challenge. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's why, for people like us, we try as much as possible. We don't attend to all requests, because you can't even attend to all requests, because there are so many people that have low budgets. There are people that have budgets, but probably the expectations are too much. And it's not all houses that are built to those kind of standards these days. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
And when it's built to that standards, it's overpriced. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
So when it comes to the ordeal of getting an apartment, that is one challenge on its own, which will eventually be solved with time. It can only be solved with time. So it just involves you getting the right agent. Let's be honest. Let's be really honest. People are not coming outside to give testimonials of how an agent got them a good apartment.
So you're saying
it's the bad one that comes online to show. For example, there are many people that we have given apartments that we even got properties for because of the apartment that they like, and there are people we have given apartments for that we've lost them because probably the apartment has a fault or a challenge that is not in the control of the agent. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
So one is a challenge on its own that will eventually be solved with time, but the high rise and high cost of rent will only be solved by so many factors, which I may not be able to mention all, but I'll mention a few. If government can provide affordable housing, multiple housing units in different locations, because for the luxury houses, they don't complain. I'm telling you, they don't complain that the rent is too much.
No,
it's the middle class. So what we need is affordable housing. Private developers too are not building affordable houses
now,
because number one, most of them are building on loan, high interest. So if there's high interest on loan, high cost of materials, approval,
bottleneck and everything.
Approval
you understand the fact that,
and for example, in places like Lagos, land is limited.
yes.
The solution is a very large scope.
Now, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Please? Now, can you tell me, from this perspective, because I like the perspective you are coming from and everything, are you telling me now that when you mention the luxury apartment, are you telling me that if as Nigeria is now, are you telling me that we have at least 3% that can afford the luxury homes?
Well, when you say luxury is designed for a particular class of people. Are you getting what I'm saying? So luxury is different from affordable. Luxury is for people that can afford it. Are you getting what I'm saying?
That's the boils down to overpriced housing in Lagos State. In the sense that one, there's no the basic things are called luxury in the country. Like I mentioned earlier, you hear POP, using POP to market houses, kitchen cabinets, generating set. There will be lights. You now tell me is the environment is conducive to stay. These are basic amenities that we
Wait,
now like.
am I not supposed to sleep?
Let's be really honest. Let's be really honest. Let's be really honest. What you don't have in excess, let me put it that way, may look like luxury. Let me give you an example. In Nigeria, there are places, or let me say most parts, where there is power, like power goes off. I get what I'm saying. And when you have power for about 3 hours, for about 3 days,
it's luxury.
non-stop, it looks luxury to you. So that one is from a very general scope. For now going back to house renting and all of that. If most houses are built with good, let's say good road around them, quality materials, and the whatever, even the POP you call it, all of those, they will not be seen as luxury.
So sorry,
but you're having limited.
I vividly remember before what's his name, Dangote's refinery. I know how Lagos realtors were using that environment to sell houses. Outrageous amount of money. Lands. Like you are telling me to come and buy land. You are using Dangote's refinery. Do you know the environmental hazard attached to that particular vicinity? And again, Lagos state government is not helping out in this.
So my
in the sense that a place where you allocate to a refinery, why are you still giving approvals to sell residential lands there? Beside, like, is it making sense?
Do you
know the environmental hazard attached to those things? And Nigerians, on the other hand, we don't think.
Okay.
We don't think. Yeah, my friend is doing, let me do. And now the agents, the omoniles, they capitalize more on your desperation. In this aspect, I won't blame them, because how desperate are you as a tenant? The agents, the landlords, the omoniles, they capitalize more on your desperation. Now, goes in the issue of renting and everything. When you see renting, same building, you go hear person go tell you, say, upstairs na 500,000, downstairs na 300,000. Why? Mr. Agent, why is that?
So do you think that government should regulate the price, the rent in Nigeria? Do you think the government should be in charge of house rent? There should be a specific price for that in Lagos or in Nigeria. House should not pass more than 100,000 naira. Anybody you see that rent house 5,500 naira, 550, should be arrested. Do you think government
do you know why that can't work? Do you know why that can't work? Because there is no government housing project. So it can't work.
Do you think they should do it?
That's what I'm telling you. For that thing to work, government needs to invest more on housing, residential homes. Because you can't tell me that Lagos economy itself is aside from being jam-packed, aside from being, I won't use the word overrated. I'll say, okay, there's a segregation in Lagos economy. The mainland and the island. The island itself is where the economic activities happens. Now, you now see someone in Ikorodu working in VI, Lekki. What is the quality of life? There is no good transportation system. There is no good housing infrastructures put in place. So, what is the essence? What is the government? Now, I'm challenging the government now. What are they doing to remedy this case?
Do you think that government should regulate the price of housing?
Well, before the government can regulate, right? This is a business, and you consider the cost of, the cost of investing and, your returns and all of that. So I would say before the government can regulate, they will have to do a lot of regulation. In the sense that, okay, let's put it in this way instead. The cost of what is used to put up that structure and all of those things, they can be known, right?
Yeah.
So if they can be known, those are part of the things that you consider. And trust me, if I'm really going to be honest with you, if you consider those costs, rents may eventually be higher than what it is today.
Okay.
I'm really serious about that. So the only thing I know that they can do is that if government provides more affordable housing units, right, automatically
the rent will reduce
in that place because there's house. When the supply is more, it's just the forces of the so
it's a basic economic.
Landlords are just taking advantage of the high demand. Do you get what I'm saying? And that is what many Nigerians are known for in the first place, right? So they know that, okay, a lot of people want this thing and you already have your profit on it already at so percentage, but because you know that a lot of people want it, you inflate. About the upstairs and downstairs, is at the prerogative of the landlord. Are you getting what I'm saying?
That's his choice.
Because landlord say 500 up downstairs. Well, it might be that the upstairs is bigger. It might be that, I don't know what is considering to place that premium. But why is it that people are also requesting for houses and they say they want upstairs? That's a demand. So automatically, if they see that people are demanding for that, okay, if you want that place, then you pay more.
Why do inspection fee exist? Why?
This is a very big question. It's a little bit controversial, right? But if I'm going to talk, I'm not going to be biased, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to just say it as it is. So inspection fee exists because, number one, agents are providing a service, and that service includes showings. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now, I'm going to go to the area of where agents are taking advantage of inspection fees, but I'm only establishing the fact that if there are no inspection fees,
okay,
it will be a frustrating job. Yeah, I can tell you that for free.
You just feel like that. But have you as a tenant, have you ever paid for inspection fee? I've not seen a house.
Many times now. Many times we've seen the pay.
But you know that.
Now let me come in. So sorry, but I'm so sorry for cutting short.
Okay.
I just feel that, like he said, I'll have to agree with him for this. Inspection fee can be likened to consultancy fee.
Okay.
Do you get? But the problem I have with inspection fee is this exploitation. You already knows that you don't have what I am asking for.
But you still go ahead.
You still go ahead and tell me that it's there.
Okay.
I end up paying inspection fee, paying transport. Sometimes if I'll be even generous, I'll buy you food. Just to please you. You go still carry me, go show me.
Nonsense house.
Right? So, like I said earlier, I know that there are works behind the scene to digitalize this process.
Okay.
But for now, the best any tenant can do right now is to find an appropriate, a reputable agent. There are agents in different classes these days. It's just that you are not meeting some of them.
Okay.
There are people I don't take to showings. If you go to an agent that all is after is a inspection fee, you will see. And also, inspection fee should be fees that should be easily affordable by the tenant, right? And agents too must do justice to ensure that the apartments they are taking their clients to meet their requirement, right? Okay. So it's a two-way thing. So that's just it. It's very simple.
So as rent, I'm sorry I want to ask this, but as house rent made you feel like you're failing in life?
Mr. Tenant.
As house rent made you feel like you're failing in life, as if you are not doing enough.
That's the question where this woman they ask me. When your rent is taking at least 50% of your income, yearly income, clearly it's obvious that you are not making progress in life. Because 50% of your income is going to only rent alone. Are you making progress as a human being? How are you going to compete? Do you get my point?
Yes.
So I just feel like, man, it's just crazy.
You see, on that area, as an agent, yeah.
Have you ever felt bad for collecting inspection fee from someone that is struggling? You see that this person don't get money, but have you feel bad? Do you like
Okay, let me ask some question. You see, when you want to rent an apartment,
yeah,
the meaning is that you have cash at hand to rent an apartment. Are you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if someone is struggling and inspection fee is a problem,
yes,
the person does not need to rent apartment.
Okay,
that's number one. Yes, if you are struggling.
Do you know that some people have the money, they don't want to remove cover from it?
He said something now.
Yes.
That if you are struggling,
yes,
and you don't have money for inspection fee,
yes,
that simply means you don't
need an apartment.
I feel like you just contradicted yourself.
I'll explain why I said that. Exactly.
Where you want live?
I already mentioned that inspection fees should be charged at something that people can afford. And you get what I'm saying? So that there's a balance there.
So you're saying that
you cannot want to rent an apartment of 1 million, 2 million, and you say that 10K is a struggle for you. That means you're supposed to rent an apartment lesser than what you are.
So make a call you part of rent.
What if I have what
part of rent? Make a call you part of rent. Pay inspection fee first.
Hello, sir.
No, that's you. They talk me that.
Hello, sir. Then another option you can do is, if you don't have money for inspection fee,
yes,
then you should go on the street.
Wow.
Yes, there are people that get apartments by themselves. The only thing that you don't have to pay for, what you now pay, you pay with your sweat. It's as simple as that. You are trying to emotionalize this.
No, it's not emotionalized.
People are paying inspection fee and they are charging.
No, wait first.
So you are saying that why should they charge from?
I'm not saying why should you charge you. I'm not saying why should you charge you. It's what you said though.
Yeah.
That make me raise that question.
Which is,
you said if a tenant who is seeking for an apartment,
yes,
cannot afford inspection fee,
yes, he should not rent. I will say that again and again and again.
Good.
A tenant that cannot afford inspection fee will be a person that will be owing rent. I'm telling you.
How certain are you?
Inspection fee
his bank account?
It's not even up to 0.2 of where he wants to rent. The only condition where you should not pay inspection fee is if the house you want to rent is 50K. I'm telling you now. Yes.
Is there even a house of
50K? Let's not 50K.
Is there a house of 50K?
Is it that 10K? I know agents. There are some agents that are charging too much for inspection. I know, but 10,000 naira. If you cannot afford 10,000 naira for inspection fee, do you know why? As an example.
Do you know why? Wait first.
You don't need to rent a house,
Chief. Wait.
Or you reduce the rent. You go for a house lesser. Now there's another problem that I need to address. Let's be really honest with ourselves. Nigerians don't rent what they can afford. I'm telling you.
They
rent more than they rent. Some of them rent as far as more than six months rent. All because
6 months rent.
6 months of their salary. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's the case for another day. Let's continue.
Do you think your profession needs accountability?
Yes,
of course.
Yes, they need that. Then I go.
Yeah, of course. The only challenge that I know is that we are not the major problem. We are just one side of the coin.
Yes,
so
landlord is the other side of the coin.
So now, tell us, you are the agent here now. You are the one that is standing for the landlord. You are the middleman, abi?
Okay.
So tell us what people misunderstood. They just, that we like this now. You are the bad person. To him, you are the bad person.
This guy na evil person though. Now they send her from village to me.
We are not the evil person.
This guy na village.
Although some of us are evil, yes. Okay, some tenants are evil.
Yes.
Do you get
what I'm
saying? I agree.
Some landlords are evil.
Evil men.
But because the issue of house rent, in fact, let me just say it. If there was no high demand, there will be less issue with agents. I'm telling you, there will be less issue. But because there's high demand and shelter is an important part of our life, so when there's struggle in the area of shelter, we tend to be emotional about it.
Yeah. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate you. In all this now, we feel like it's the system that is broken.
Yes.
It's the system that is broken. We need to hold our government and the landlord accountable for what is going on.
Exactly.
So now we are saying that in all this, the tenant has said his own. The increasement of house rents, is it caused by the agent or by the landlord?
Obviously, increment of house rent is done by the landlord. Are you getting what I'm saying? A friend of mine lives in the house of the father of one of the top, leading tech guys in the country right now. And he recently just increased his rent from 400,000 to 1.2 million. I mean, that's like times 3 of what he's currently paying.
They're not supposed to shoot the landlord.
Are you getting what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just pathetic.
One thing.
Yeah.
So, because other new houses are, increasing their rents and all of that, it said I want to increase. But all of these things, when housing problems get solved, right? Maybe that's when we now have a little bit of relief on those areas.
So one of these things I just feel like is that we've been talking about agent here, agent there, inspection this. The major culprits are the landlords. They are the major culprits.
So now,
my final take is that fairness, equity and fairness
is
paramount here. It's very, very paramount here. A tenant is not helpless. If you feel say your landlord they charge you, carry on. If they charge you more than waiting the house, what? Carry and go court. Carry and go court. This now one landlord they need use the example. Make others learn. We need use one landlord as example. Yes, I agree that you spent money is your property, but at the same time we need to be reasonable with the amount we charge.
So now, in all this, it means that we've put the two sides on the table. Now we now realize that it's not the two sides that has the problem. Even the agency is going through a lot. So definitely now is the system that is corrupt. It's the system that is messing with us. So now what we are saying is that we should hold our landlord and the government responsible for what is going on in this country.
And bad agents.
And bad agents. So,
yeah.
Because if there is accountability and if house they gone for people who they feel rent self gone, things will be easier.
Yeah.
So at this end of today, we've all concluded that it's not the agent that is our problem. Right. It's the bad government and the landlord that is our problem. So we should hold our landlord and the government responsible for our problem.
Yeah.
Anyways, we understand. If you are an agent and you have experienced a lot of shege in this country,
you say tell your part of your story.
If you are an agent,
a tenant, sorry, if you are a tenant, please tell us, because and if you have a bad agent, because he said there are plenty bad agents.
Yeah.
So if you have bad agent,
just find in Instagram and
just find
the
one.
tag.
That's if he's on Instagram.
If in there on Instagram.
See all those Baba Sheffield that is on Instagram.
Let's use that one as an example. Anyways, thanks for coming. We appreciate.
Thank you for having us.
And this is Let's Talk Unfiltered, and I'm your host Adititu. See you next episode. Bye.